All right, greetings family. Coming to y'all to do another video. Make sure that you like this video here, that you share it. Make sure also that you subscribe to my channel, called Leaders Eternal. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so I need you guys' help. Make sure that you join my Patreon, which you can find on earlier videos. I'm also selling the Shemals, which you found on my previous video as well. I'm not putting it on this video. Go back to my last video. You'll see most of that information. So today I come to you guys to talk about the red pill, right? Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. You have a lot of guys up here on YouTube, even some women talking about like red pill information. And what they're referencing is the awakening of oneself based off the movie The Matrix, right? Where we offer Neo the red pill or the blue pill. The blue pill was for that he can go back to his regular existence of being, and the red pill was the awakening of himself to a greater truth, right? So you have all these guys referencing the red pill to, understanding, female nature, and some other YouTubers, whatever, that reference, looking at society as a whole. But I don't think any of them really embody the essence of what that red pill conversation, modern day colloquialism, has become. In the context, I'm not a red pill, right? So don't conflate it. But in the context of what is being used, right? What that really means is that you understand that what we are surrounded by, what we are living in, what we are experiencing, how we are interacting with one another, is greater than any one person or any group of people's personality or behavior. That there are forces and mechanisms that are in control and guiding people's behavior outside of and other than the group themselves, right? And leading into that, right, I want to reference a good brother by the name of Yahismagnified, right? That's his channel, Yahismagnified, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. And I'm trying to do interviews with different people from different genres of YouTubes, whatever. So, I'm speaking to a lot of guys who are dealing with child support. I had a conversation, with this brother over the phone a few days ago. It was an excellent conversation, man. And, he definitely, opened my eyes to a lot of things, or my eyes are already open, right? But give me a deeper perspective regarding the things that my eyes were already open to. And I think that he embodies the greater vision of what you would call red pill, right? And I can tell by the way that he speaks, the things he references, the examples that he gave, that he really does understand the lane that he's in and what he's doing. Now, I'm not saying that his lane is any lesser or greater than anybody else's lane, but in the lane that he is in, I vibe with it, right? Based off our conversation. He's also a Hebrew Israelite. I'm a Muslim. We even had a discussion about that, whereas, I asked him certain things about being a Hebrew Israelite, and he answered those things, asked him about how he felt about Islam. He gave me his perspective on that as well. And so me and the brother Yahismagnified will be doing a couple of videos here in the near future. We're going to do one on child support. And I asked brother we'd be willing to do one on being a Hebrew Israelite, from a balanced perspective. He's not the brother that's on the corner shouting at people, yelling at people, whatever, but he seems to be very, very well versed in scripture. So I want to give a big shout out to Yahismagnified, because we chopped it up for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like, I gotta go, I got something to do or whatever. He was all into our conversation, and it's good to meet someone who appears to be a kindred spirit, that's into the greater truth, and that understands that, there are greater forces moving and guiding people. People think they are being moved and guided by themselves, but really the imagery, the communication is being fed into us on a daily basis. The programming that's taking effect on us. the neuro-linguistics programming that we are being fed, through media, through billboards, through TV, through commercials, through whatever kind of communication there is, that are setting the precedent for how we act and how we behave. That's why we talks about his YouTube videos, whatever, regarding how to deal with child support. Is that you trying to deal with the mother, you have to deal with the state. You trying to deal with the mother, so you're trying to deal with the federal government versus you dealing with this situation at a state level. That's where you would get your remedy from, the state level. And I'm just communicating what I believe his messages in my words, but I don't want to put words into his mouth. That's why I'm planning on doing the interview with him. But I believe that is what the premise of what he says and believes is. That's where your most effective choice for overcoming the situation with child support is, right? And man, we went to look at some words and some definitions, and where I wasn't even aware of what those words and definitions truly meant until we spoke. So life is a continuous journey. It is a continuous learning experience. And I definitely, based off our conversation, will co-sign the brother, in regards to what we talked about and everything, and what he and how he spoke with me in sincerity, and what he was conveying to me, right? So the brother's very informative. He's very well read. He's very articulate. And I'm looking forward to doing the live with him and everything. And I'm gonna get with him here probably the next few days, whatever. Set a hard date for it. Make sure that my calendar is clear for that day, to make sure that I can give him the respect due to do that video. But yeah, but Yahismagnified, he's a real red pill. Because he realizes that, hey, the force behind the opposition or opponent that you're facing in this system, and that when you go into this system or whatever, that, hey, you're at a disadvantage. You know what I mean? Majority of men, there's someone who end up now who are getting the blowback of it or whatever, because of the fact that they're being pulled into the system, but a greater part of men being pulled into the system, and we aren't thinking. We aren't making the best decisions, best choices, So I think that, hey, Yahismagnified, man, he's a good dude. So he's a very spiritual brother. I'm a very spiritual brother as well, because I understand that, we are working in a physical world, but, we are still spiritual beings, because there's a spirit or energy that inhabits each one of our body, given to us by the Most High, And some of us, aren't manifesting that. Some of us are misled, and some of us are manifesting other energies that are not of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The one and only true living creator of us all. So yeah, man, shouts out to the brother Yahismagnified. I hope, I represented what we talked about in this video well, and I look forward to doing the videos with you here very soon, brother. And I appreciate you, man, and talk to you later. Peace.